Okay, thank you. If you are seeing my screen and hearing my voice, I need a confirmation again. If you are seeing my screen and hearing my voice, please type 2 in the chat, please.
Oh, Banan tattoo. Oh.
Okay. I have to mute uh, the person talking. Now, let's go straight to the business of the day. You have to be consistent. The number of people joining this Zoom meeting has been dwindling, has been coming down. But I've been consistent in doing this Zoom meeting because of many people that is joining RoyalQ. I have to just do this Zoom meeting for them. Now, I think on last week's Sunday, I did a general meeting on the features of the RoyalQ bot. So I will not be repeating that. So for the new people that are just joining today, I want to implore us that you need to go and watch that video. If you want to know all that is inside the RoyalQ bot, all the features, you have to go and watch that video. I will post that video I know some many people are already coming in, because I'm not going to repeat that training. I think it's on my YouTube channel. So I will send it to the group. It's very important that you watch that video. I'll send a video to the group so that you can know what all the features in RoyalQ. If you can watch it, if you can for 1 hour, you must be ready to watch this video to understand all the settings, all the features in the RoyalQ, but what it means, what it stands for. So I'm not repeating that. So I'm sending it to the group so that any new person can watch that video, and I will send it individually to those people that are just joining newly, so that I can be able to focus on the business of today. Now, you can discover that the review of the last 7 days trade signal, you discover that I don't send much signal in the group again, because I want to send signals that will be delivering faster. And I sent this SXP on Monday, and I said that we should take 3% from that coin. And I think on it didn't take long. I think around let me check. Monday, I think around Monday, okay, around Wednesday, the coin delivered and did 4.9%, and I said we should take 3%. And later, I think the coin did more than that, but it did more than 3%, so it delivered around Wednesday. Now, the second coin that I sent was Lit, and I believe Lit also delivered too. Lit also delivered on, let me check. I will send those signals to those people that I think is Lit. I said you should take 3.5%, and Lit did more than that. He delivered on a Friday. I sent it on Wednesday, it delivered on Friday within 2 days. Then the one I just sent today was T Fuel. So I don't want to be sending, if we can be sending 2 signals, and those signals can give you about 8% in a week. If one can give you 4, 3, and it can give you about 10% in a week, that is okay. So that's why I don't want to be flooding the group with too much. I want signal that we're delivering faster. That's why only this week I only did 2 send to signal that delivered, and 1 today. And this one today, it took me time to send this signal, because I want to really be sure the movement of the market so that it will deliver faster. But because some of the people that joined only have not gotten any of their trade delivered, and their coin has ended. And so I have to just send another coin today so they can have coin to trade. So I've done explain talk about the signal that was sent in the group. Now I will just go very fast to review this for those people that are just joining. Now, to do RoyalQ trade by yourself is not hard. It's a principle in crypto that anytime you want to trade any coin, always start when the coin is down. So one of the ways you can do that is on your RoyalQ, if you don't know even how to do analysis, because people that are just joining RoyalQ, when they are setting up their boards, doing the settings, it looks so complicated to them. It's normal because this is the first time you are doing this RoyalQ, which I've been doing since 2021. So if you are doing this RoyalQ for the first time and you are seeing all the settings, you do this, you do that, it will be looking so complicated to you. So that's why the RoyalQ is not an investment. RoyalQ is a bot, and you need to understand how the bot works for you. You need to know what it does for you. So when you now want to trade by yourself, you just need to look for a coin, go to this place on your RoyalQ, tap this change. When you tap that change, when you tap it, you see that it will arrange the coin to the most. As you can see now, it's showing the most performing coins now. And you can see that CRV is currently at the top of the list now. CRV is at the top. It's at the top, followed by ANT, followed by WLD. This coin is seriously one. I'm so amazed about this new coin. It's doing wonderful well. Anytime it goes down, it comes again. It's always do like 5-7%. I think I gave this coin about 2 weeks ago to some people personally. I didn't send it to the group, and it's doing well. Now, when a coin has done this pumping now, people that have entered this coin when it was down, maybe when it was like -5, when it's -8, there will be massive profit now. So we can't enter coins when they are pumping. So you click this change again. When you click it again, then it will not arrange your coins as to the most negative coin. I can say currently now, the most negative coin now is Acro. Acro is the most negative coin now. Coming. Acro is the most negative coin now. You can see it here, followed by Shiba, followed by ONT and T-Fuel. So I gave us T-Fuel. I didn't give us Acro because Acro is very volatile. But this coin is going to do massively. For those that have been, I predicted that this coin is going to go down because I saw it coming, because it must retrace down. People have taken so much profit from that coin, it must retrace. Between now and end of October, you see what this coin is going to do. It's going to do massive. I don't want to enter into too much technical analysis this evening because of new people. I want to make it simple. So now, the coin I sent to us was T-Fuel in the group, because after I did my analysis, if you don't know how to do analysis at all, just follow what I'm just saying. Just look at if this is the most negative, enter that coin or this, but always look for the most negative. When you enter it, just press the coin like that, enter the coin, then click create, then click Martin Get Ready Board, then click create, then come down to the last button down next, then click trade setting down here, trade setting, click on trade setting down here. Don't click start immediately, click trade setting. Then you see that you will see smart create. So don't click save now. Go to this place to manually create. Go to manually create. Then I discovered that most people and there's a particular person that have been continually making the same mistake over and over. The moment the person gets here, he will just go and click save. You click save, you will now go back. You just change this one to one shot, you will not go back. No, you can see that this setting here is going to only give you this. it only give you if you check here, the whole position take profit ratio is going to give you only 1.3%. And if I give a signal that you should go and take 3.1%, 2.4%, you have to edit this. But this settings here is a default setting. It's a default setting. So you need to go and pick the setting you have already done when you started initially by coming here, by clicking choose a strategy setting. So you click it, then I have a lot of settings here. So you just in your own, you might not have all these plenty settings. So your own might be at the top here. At the top here, just tap it in the middle. Just tap it, then it will import the setting. It will import it. You can see that it has imported the setting. Then now change this one to cycle to one shot and click save down. But the person is always using that default setting. So I have a video that I've already created on this. So I will share the video to us in the group so that you can go and watch it to understand how to pick trade by yourself. Because I don't want to be too long in today's meeting. Now, I want to now show us how to use what we call the auto fib retracement indicator. So I want those people that are new today to pardon me, because I want to do a little bit of technical analysis. Might not understand, just be following what I'm doing. Later you learn technical analysis. Now, to use some auto fib, let me go to my trading view. Let me go to my trading view. So let me clear so let me pick any coin here. Let me pick a coin that I have not traded before. Okay, I think like this XTZ. I've not done any analysis on this coin before. So I will remove all this. Let me remove this. Let me remove this. Let me remove this. Let me also remove this. So let's say this is the way your trade is for your chart. So for people that are joining for the first time, just be listening to me. You might not understand this one for now. So I will send the necessary videos you need to watch. This for people that has been with us for the past 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. So we are advanced in this training. So let me just tell those people that are just coming in. Let me just give you some small training on this. Now you see that on this place you will see green and red candles. You will see green candles. Now the green candles is the meaning of the green candle is when the trader all these charts you are seeing here, these candles has meaning. The meaning of these candles is that anytime the candle is green, anytime if the candle is green, it shows that in this candle there are more buyers at that time. You can see if I go down here, you can see that this is a 4-hour candle. It shows that within 4 hours there are more buyers than sellers. There are more buyers than sellers. That's why this candle, when it ended, is showing green here. So that means when this candle closed, another one now formed on top again. That means the buyers are still taking over. That's why the candle was green and it stopped because the buyers were more. That's why it was green. Not that they are not sellers, but the buyers were more than the sellers. But the moment you see the next candle here, you can see that it is red. It shows that after this one is a 4-hour candle, it took 4 hours for this candle to form. Then this next candle took another 4 hours to form. So buyers were more. But at the third 4 hour, the candle now was red because the sellers were more. And that's why the candle ended in red. The next candle again, the buyers were more. That's why it was green. That's the meaning of all those candles you are seeing now. But I want to talk about auto fib retracement. It's an indicator that can show you the movement of a chart. It has a meaning. So let me pick the indicator. So you click plus sign down, you click on indicators, you click on indicators. So we now go to just search for, you can click technicals, you now search for auto fib retracement. You can see that I have already favorited the indicator because I love using that indicator a lot. So you can see I've picked it now. It will now import into the charts. It will import into the chart. Now, after there's a settings for this, I have video on how to do these settings. So the moment you import the setting, because I've already done my settings, that's why you can see that from the bottom, you'll be seeing 0%, followed by 23%. Let me use red color. Red color. You see 0% here, you now 23%, you see 38%, 50%, 61%, 78%, 100%. All those things has meaning, which I will explain. And at the side here, you discover that at the side here, you will see something that is peculiar here, that from here, just following what I'm saying, from here, you discover that there was a line from here, as one dotted line. Let me circle that dotted line. There was a dotted line that came from that place. It started from this place and it ended here. It started from here and it ended here. So that auto fib always show us something. It means that anytime you can see that at this place, it reached 100% up here. I'm coming. You see here that it reached 100% here. Let me on my light more. When people don't attend trainings, I'll just be laughing. When you see that this there was some of what I have learned when we are doing support and resistance. You saw that when the price of this coin reached at this level, at the 100%, the price of that coin was rejected. That means it has reached the ceiling, the highest. Then it started coming down on it reached 0. That means there was a downtrend from this candle down to this place. Now, auto fib retracement has a rule that the moment a coin move from 100% down to 0%, it will find its way back. It might reach some point along here, come down, but it's still going back to that 100% again. It's a rule that when it touches, sometimes it can go higher than 100%, go higher than 100%, go to another level up, maybe to like 161%. That's why when you see a coin that has gone beyond 100% up, it shows that the coin has overpumped. That's what happened to Acro. If I go and show us the chart of Acro, it has broken this 100%, and it went higher, higher, higher. It has broken this rule. So the moment it has gone too much higher, it must descend down back to 0%. It's a rule in auto fib retracement. It must come down. And anytime I even see coins that goes down beyond this 0%, they go down. And you see those candles, the candle forming down. I can confidently enter those kind of charts. Because if I see that in auto fib indicator, I see that a coin, let me just show something. I want to show something. Let's say that this chart, that's when you take more massive profits. Let's say this coin, this candle they were going down. The moment it breaks down below this 100% down, it's going down more. I like seeing this kind of, if I see a coin go down below this 100%, the profit, because the moment it has broken below this rule, this 0%, it must always come back. And when it's coming back, it can give you like 6% to 10% profit. Anytime I see a coin go down below this 100%, I can guarantee you with my kidney, sorry for that, that this coin must come back to this 0%. And because its destination is still going up, it's still coming down, up here. But if it breaks this 0% and come down below, I can guarantee you that this coin must touch back here, and the profit it will give you around here is going to be massive. And you know, indicator, you don't use only one indicator. If you now use the second indicator like the stock RSI, let me add that stock RSI. Let me add stock RSI. Stock RSI, coming. If you now add stock RSI to that indicator, let me look for stock RSI. This when he had it, and then that stock RSI, if it shows, if the candle has come down, I now see that the stock RSI is down here pointing up. That's a confirmation. And the candles has formed below this 100%. And the graphic is pointing up. I'm guaranteed that you make like 5% to 10% here if you draw the chart. That's why I always want to, if you can see a chart fall below that, because if you go and check the previous chart here, because the previous chart here is downtrend. The next thing for this coin is to go up. Now, let me look for another chart where the dotted line is pointing up. It means that the coin is going to go down. Let me look for another chart. Okay, this one is still pointing down. So let me look for another where the dotted line, instead of coming down, is coming up. You can see this one. Wow, this is a perfect example. This is a very good example. That I showed to us, the dotted line was, let me change this thing to green. The dotted line was coming from 100% to 100% to 0%. So that means the moment it is on a downward trend, it means that the next thing is that the coin must go up. Now you can see that this is the opposite. Now the chart here is showing that this coin started from 100%. It started from 100% here. Started from 100% here, and it moved up to 0%. Then it was rejected. Then you now see that it moved down to 50%. So there are points here. There are points here like 50%. It must touch 50%, 61%, 78%. If as it has touched here, it can reverse up, because from here we are seeing sign here from this stock that is coming up. But if it touch this 50%, it will go up. If it doesn't go up, it will come down to 61%. If you don't reverse up again, it will come back to 78%. Because this is an uptrend, this is where the coin is still coming down to. It's still coming down here. But the moment it comes to this 100%, I guarantee that it's going to reverse up here. But because of this RSI issue that is coming up, it will still come. You can just do maybe like 1% profit, but it is still coming down, because the previous trend here is that it is on a upward trend. It has moved from 100 to 0%. It's still coming down. It stopped here, but it's still coming down. It might move like this. It might move like this up. This is the way it will be moving. It must touch this place again. And if there's another maybe fundamental news in the market, or it can still break down a little bit and we start moving up again. So that is how to use the auto fib retracement indicator. I use it a lot, but one of the time that I love using it is when a coin, especially when the coin breaks the 0% down, like this one now, like this. because I did analysis for this coin, but I didn't want to take the coin to be slow. If this thing it broke this 100% here, if this red candles come down more like this, I love seeing through like that, because it will come back up and give massive profits. So that is how to use the auto feed indicator. You might not understand everything today, but the little I've explained, you'll be able to understand one thing or the other. So if you are able to understand what I've just said about the auto feed indicator, if I don't know everything today, just type 2 in the chat. Type 2 in the chat, because I don't want it to be too long today, because I'm already recording it. If you understood what I just said now about auto feed indicator, type 2 in the chat. Thank you, Mr. God bless you, sir. I think I'm seeing somebody's, the person is. So, let's continue. So let me go to the next. I've talked about the review of the 7-day trade. So let me go to the projection of the market. Let me go to the projection of the market. Now, how do you project the market? Is by checking the movement of Bitcoin. So let me go and check Bitcoin. I want the training today to be very, very short. So if you go and check Bitcoin, let us see where the market is heading this week. So we go to the daily candle. Go to the daily candle. Okay. Okay, this is a good sign. 1 week. Okay. You can see in the last 2 weeks, I predicted that Bitcoin is still coming up, and you can see that it's already, if you look, this is a chart for 1 week. So it means between now and October, if this chart is obeyed, you can see it in the last week, in the whole of last week, the movement of Bitcoin was not that much. You can see that the candle is very, very tiny. But the week before that, you can see that the candle here is more bigger. So that means Bitcoin moved more that last 2 weeks. But last week, you can see that the candle is very, very small. But with the stock RSI, it showed that the Bitcoin will still move up, because we have seen one confirmation candle green. So we should be expecting it should be able to hit SC27. Let me go and check the 1-day candle, 1-day chart. 1-day chart. So the 1-day chart is showing here that Bitcoin is at the oversold region here. So if the moment if Bitcoin point upward like this, you should be expecting that. Now you can see that the current price now is 26,000. So you should be expecting like let's say like you should be able to touch 27,000, 20, you should be able to reach 25,000. You can see that it's an upward trend from here. It came down a little bit. So you should be able to touch this 27,000. You should be expecting like 27.5 or more this week. So there'll be a small movement up of the Bitcoin. So the market will move a little bit up this week. But where we are really expecting the movement is in the 1 week. In the 1 week, that means from next month, you should be able to see a movement of Bitcoin to like 28,000 to 29,000 in the coming month. So that means we are expecting some bullish movements in this coming week, according to the chart I just share with us. Now, the the uh the incentive, the RoyalQ team and partners building challenge is ending by 2nd of October for those that recruited 20 people between now and October 2. I have not seen anybody being able to achieve that. And you can see that I'm continually sharing this opportunity with people because of my confidence in the RoyalQ. And I appreciate how many of us that have been consistent in attending this training. So if you are in any floating loss, I send an audio in the group about people that are using massive USDT to trade. I now seeing somebody is using $17,405. Put all those money in one coin. The current value of that money now in Naira is not small money. That's about 17.3 million. That's what somebody put in one coin. Because the person is not for 2% profit. The person is not for 3% profit that you make maybe in 3 days, in 2 days. The person is expecting like 300%. Are you seeing it? 300%. The person is ready to wait for like 2 months. 308% of 17,000. That's massive. That's blood money. Are you seeing it? The person is ready to wait for like 2 months to make massive profits. So crypto is about patience. As long as you know the trend of the market, the movement of the market is not our friend, but the trend is our friend. If you can understand the trend, how the market is moving, you must be patient. Then you see that all things will be good for you. So I want to give room for question because I don't want the meeting to be too long this night. I want to give room for if you have any question. Let me stop the recording. So people that didn't join will be able to